Hey everyone, it's Maldonado, and today I'm with Hit Kit Club. I'm going to be using this gorgeous mood board to create this layout. I went and focused mostly on the snowflakes and the little bit of peppermint that you see. I used the paper kit that's with the November Kit Club, and I also used this Pocket Life kit that I grabbed the puffy stickers from, and I also used the embellishment kit. So here you can see this, what I've decided to use through my kit. I cut two different cut files for this layout. One was snowflakes and the other is village bits. So I cut my houses, a couple of trees, and a gazillion snowflakes. So I didn't like the way that the windows just were empty placed down on my paper. So I just grabbed some stash vellum and backed the windows with that. So you can see I did that with all of the houses. And when I cut the trees, I made sure that one would fit exactly on top of the tree that was connected to one of the cut files, the house cut file here. So it matches perfect and it lines up perfectly. So here I'm just trying to find placement of how I want to incorporate a photo. Sometimes I wonder if anyone here is with me on this one, but sometimes the layout idea is so pretty that it's hard to find a placement for the photo that you want to add. Like you design the layout without even a photo sometimes. It would be prettier sometimes without one. Anyway, I don't design a layout based on the photo. I design the layout based on product, and that's kind of crazy. And then I try to find a photo that's fitting to go along with the product that I'm using or the idea that I might have. Like this idea of creating a little village at the bottom with a whole bunch of snowflakes up at the top. That would be a layout that doesn't need a photo. So anyway, these are my four friends. We were at an ugly sweater party. One of them is pretty ugly. Not ugly, funny, maybe, if you will. Maybe not appropriate for here today, but it was a good time, and I needed to scrapbook this photo, and this product was perfect for it. So the title of my photo in a few minutes is going to be Ugly Sweater. And I'll share with you a little tip on how I do my title. But all I'm doing here is just layering some of the snowflakes, putting them wherever I want to be. And I realized that I didn't like the rawness of the photo down at the bottom of the page. So I created a little snow hump, a drift of snow down at the bottom. And in the center, I needed to cut another little piece because the photo, again, didn't have quite enough hill in front of it. So I cut another piece, put that in behind the larger long piece of snow, and voila, I have a snowbank. So with the puffy stickers that I used a lot of those little circles, and I just added them to my houses as wreaths. They didn't have any of the tiny small green wreaths, so I thought, what the heck? It's an odd color pattern or color scheme that I have going on here. So I just grabbed some of the circles and created my own wreaths that I liked that coordinated. So that's what I did. That Mary is a perfect color option to match my trees. So what I did here, it's a little trick I learned when I was younger, that on a scratch piece of paper, I write out my title. And then every two letters, I count. And then that will tell me which letter has to be in the center of my layout. So you got to count spaces as well. So the middle is between the S and the W. And unfortunately, my first go round, I put this a little bit too close. I needed to move it over. So I spelled out my title, but then needed to move it. So it didn't really matter. But it is a little trick. It tells you exactly where your space needs to be when you write it out. And then I turn my paper upside down, and then that helps me with placement up at the top. And then my little scratch paper with my word is upside down as well, so I don't screw up on spelling as I'm trying to pull out a word. And my title is in the center of the page. And plus, this grid mat is super useful as well. So what are you going to do with the November kit? Do you have it yet? If you don't have it, all of the information down at the bottom in the comments, or actually down below this layout. I'll give you everything that you need on how to sign up, where to go, more inspiration, and hope that you will subscribe and maybe like this layout that I've created. If you do, go check out the kit. Thanks for coming by today. Sorry I stumbled over my words. I really do appreciate you being here, and enjoy the close-ups. See you next time.